It was, I saw the red flags, but they didn't look red. They looked kind of fuchsia and cute. But
They say the truth has a way of clawing its way to the surface, no matter how deep someone tries to bury it. And in Hollywood's latest courtroom disaster, that truth isn't just rising, it's erupting. Imagine this: BlakeLively, the golden girl of the silver screen, seated stiffly at a cold, imposing judicial bench. Her signature effortless charm completely erased. Her fingers gripped the armrest like a lifeline, her eyes locked on the opposing lawyer, who at this very moment might as well be wielding a grenade labeled Exhibit A. The air in the courtroom, so thick with tension, you could cut it with a knife. But trust me, this storm is only just beginning. What started as a routine legal battle has spiraled into something far more sinister. An all-out war with reputations, careers, and a staggering $250 million defamation lawsuit hanging in the balance. On one side, we have Blake claiming harassment and emotional distress. On the other, Justin Baldoni, once the charming co-star, now the man flipping the entire script. And if the latest developments are to be believed, he has the receipts to prove it. Now here's where things get really messy. Blake used to brush off controversy like lint on a designer jacket. One flick of the wrist and she was golden again. But this is different. Witnesses say she's visibly shaken, sipping water with hands that tremble like she's caught in an earthquake. It's as if the weight of the allegations and the counter-allegations is finally pressing down on her. And it doesn't help that Justin's legal team is playing their hand with chilling confidence. Word on the street? They've got text messages. Not just a few, but an entire arsenal. Conversations, videos, documents, all meticulously cataloged and soon to be made public for the world to see. And if even half of these so-called receipts hold up, we might be witnessing the most shocking fall from grace in recent Hollywood history. The plot thickens when Justin's lawyer casually drops a bombshell in court. A website, a public archive of every single message, every single document related to this case. No filtered statements, no PR spin, just raw, unedited truth. The reaction? Immediate chaos. Blake's supporters scramble to discredit the move, calling it an invasion of privacy. But for the public, it's an all-access pass to the drama unfolding in real time. And just when you think this circus couldn't get any wilder, rumors swirl about yet another lawsuit heading Blake's way. This time, from insiders who claim she stirred up turmoil behind the scenes, defamation, manipulation, and whispers of a coordinated smear campaign. The question on everyone's mind: is she the victim of a brutal takedown? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? But here's where things take a jaw-dropping turn. The messages in question, some of them show Blake praising Justin, calling him supportive, and raving about his on-set energy. And yet, shortly after, she's filing claims of misconduct. The timing? More than a little suspicious. It's the kind of contradiction that could turn the tide of this entire case. Now, let's be clear. This isn't just about one lawsuit, one accusation, or one misstep. This is about Hollywood's power dynamics, the blurred lines between personal and professional, and the consequences of a story that changes depending on who's telling it. The stakes? Sky high. And with every new revelation, the world watches, waiting for the next bombshell to drop. So, is Blake's career on the line? Is Justin's counterattack about to expose secrets that were never meant to see the light of day? One thing's for sure, this battle isn't over yet. And if you think you've seen it all, buckle up, because the next chapter, it's about to be even wilder. And just when you thought this Hollywood whirlwind couldn't get any wilder, the plot thickens. A newly surfaced security tape has turned this entire narrative on its head. Because the footage? Oh, it tells a story that's drastically different from the tearful testimony. Instead of a tormented victim, Blake appears relaxed, sipping coffee, laughing and chatting like she's on a casual brunch date, rather than reliving supposed distress. It's the legal equivalent of a mic drop, and now people are questioning everything. You'd think her celebrity squad would rush to her defense, right? I mean, Taylor Swift has a song for every kind of betrayal. And Ryan Reynolds never shies away from a well-placed sarcastic jab. But guess what? Silence. Not a tweet, not a cryptic Instagram story, not even a passive-aggressive like on an unrelated post. It's almost like they've collectively put their phones in a time capsule and buried them deep underground. Hollywood loyalty is valuable, but self-preservation? That's pure gold. And when the people who once stood by your side go radio silent, you know the heat is unbearable. Insiders whisper that this isn't just a case of former friends protecting their own brands, it's deeper than that. Theories are floating around that Blake's inner circle has seen the receipts, and they're quietly distancing themselves before the firestorm fully erupts. Others say they don't want to get subpoenaed if this spirals further. Either way, the message is clear. No one wants to sink with the ship, and the more silent they stay, the louder the speculation grows. But here's where it gets even juicier. Word on the street is that Blake wasn't just another actress on this film. She was gunning for control, pushing for an executive producer credit, a bigger paycheck, and creative authority. When that didn't happen, well, connect the dots. Could this have been a power play gone wrong? A failed negotiation turned into a full-blown Hollywood scandal? The timing is suspicious, and Justin's legal team isn't hesitating to highlight those inconsistencies. And then, there's the wild card, the alleged chemistry between Blake and Justin. Some leaked texts suggest things might have been friendlier than she's letting on. Flirty messages, inside jokes, and just enough ambiguity to make people raise an eyebrow. Did things go south personally before they went south legally? Did unreciprocated feelings turn into fuel for the fire? The dots are connecting, and it's not looking good for Blake. And let's not forget, in the digital age, nothing stays hidden forever. If these are just the texts we've seen, imagine what's still locked away. Justin's lawyer has been hinting that this is just the beginning, that there's more evidence to drop, more receipts to spill, and more narratives to dismantle. Hollywood is on edge, waiting to see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Meanwhile, Blake's PR team is scrambling, trying to spin this storm into something salvageable. But with her A-list friends ghosting, the media dissecting every frame of evidence, and the internet doing what it does best, digging up every scrap of information, her reputation is hanging by a thread. So what's next? Will Blake take a step back, cut her losses, and settle before this gets even messier? Or will she fight back, knowing that more skeletons could come tumbling out of the closet? The drama isn't slowing down, it's just getting started. Hollywood is holding its breath, waiting for the next bombshell, the next courtroom showdown, the next twist in this already insane saga. And you already know we'll be here, front and center, breaking it all down for you. So if you think this is the end, think again. The next revelation could change everything. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and stay tuned. Because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. This is Hollywood, after all, where the drama never sleeps.